That's sort of like a greeting in Chinese. Thank you for having me. And this is my first session with the ACC. I'm happy to be here. My name is Denny Fong. I will be your instructor for the next 3 sessions. And this class is Tai Chi Qigong. Okay, I want to tell you what it is, and then why, why do you need to take it, and what is its benefit? Okay, and then I'll go over some safety practices so we don't get hurt. And then I'll go through the form in sort of like kind of tough online, but I have students here, so this is good. I'll go through into in 3 steps. I will show you, you watch me, and then you follow me, and then I would ask you to show me. And so in 3 ways, I want to make sure that you guys get it. And I'm going to repeat a lot because, in learning, research has found that it takes 7 repetitions before you actually hear it. And so I'm going to try that. It seems like it works out for me. The first few times I hear it, it doesn't mean much to me until I hear it maybe repeatedly. So I'm going to use that method. And then we'll go through the Qigong itself, the Tai Chi Qigong. Okay, from the beginning. This class, Tai Chi Qigong, it's a Qigong really. But they use Tai Chi movement, and that's why they call it Tai Chi Qigong. And so if you're thinking that you're taking this class to learn Tai Chi, sorry, but it's not. I use this when I teach my Tai Chi class as a Tai Chi in training. What I mean by training is that I want you to condition your mind and your body so you can relax. When you get into Tai Chi, it's really an exercise in relaxation. You think, well, relaxing is easy. If you think, but it's not. It takes a lot of work and effort and over time to be truly relaxed. And relaxing, we're talking about moving your chi, and then there's also a concept of rooting and sinking. We'll get into in the next section. I don't want to give you a whole lot of information. I want this class to be more of a hands-on. Even if you know the information, it's good to know, maybe help you motivate. If you're motivated, you would practice. But it works. The Chinese been doing it for more than, I don't know, how old is our history? More than 4,000 years or 40,000 years in the calendar. And so it's been done throughout the century. And so you don't need to know all that theory. It's nice, but it works. You just have faith in it. Just like you don't need to be an electrical engineer to use a microwave. All you need to know is to push the button in what order it works. So you leave the engineering to someone else. But okay, so the form itself was created in China. I don't think it's created with someone kind of just put together by a master in 1978. That's where it all started. And during that time, it got very popular. Okay, and so the reason you take this class is this Tai Qigong is more breathing and for energy movement. When in Chinese medicine, if your qi flows uninterrupted, then you achieve good health. And it's when you don't have good health, there's some blockage. And most of your blockage is in where like a river coming down from your brain. It splits off from the right and left, come down to your arm, go through your elbow, and go through your wrist, and go through 5 channels in your finger. So anywhere along the line, there's going to be some debris. You might have a beaver dam or some twigs or something that will restrict or constrict that flow. And doing this exercise, there's a lot of other energy exercise like yoga. It's another example that will free up those blockages and help you, promote your energy flow. And so once you have that, you'll find yourself have less pain and greater health. Okay, and also, this will achieve, relaxing your mind, body, and also by doing that, you'll achieve balance. Okay? The main concern about doing this exercise or any Qigong is your breathing and your movement. So somehow you have to, most important is to coordinate your movement with your breathing. And so we want to, let's say if my arm goes up, that's when I breathe in, and then when my hand goes down, it's when I breathe out. And so you want to time your breathing so you don't go up and then you're still behind or you're out of breath. But it's okay, when you're out of breath, just pick up your breathing either faster or slower. Okay, that's the main key. And then there's other, like the sinking and rooting, but I'll get to that at another time. All right, I think I can start. But before we start, I want to go over some safety precaution. First thing is, the safety is you can be concerned about your environment. Do you have a level floor? Okay, and do you have non-slippery surface? Okay, another thing is, do you have enough light so you don't stumble around? And another thing, we have grandkids and pets, you got a lot of debris on the floor or something standing in your way, a lamp. So watch out for those. Try to remove them so you don't trip over and fall. Okay, that'll be the environmental safety. The another safety is I think it's body safety, I call it. A lot of time this is something, the key is that, our body is made up of a spine with vertebrate animals. Okay, what that means is that our spine only works in two directions. You go back and forth, and it's not meant to swivel. You notice when you swivel, you kind of pinch on the side. That could be risky for as you get older. You're not as flexible and you don't have that much fluid in your spine. And so you can pinch a nerve, and God forbid you can have nerve damage. And if you fall because of the pain, you might slip a disc. And so watch out for that, and I'll show you. Another thing is the knee. The knee is very important. I've seen a lot of the people exercise, they use their knee and they go through this route, very much, and they go like this. My advice is don't do it. That's dangerous. So don't, if you see any done, just, it's my opinion, and I think I know it because I got knee injuries, so it's also personal experience too. But your knee is also like your spine. It only works in two directions. It goes forward and backward. It was never meant to twist. A lot of athletes, when they hit their knee, they end their career. Or like my father, you ever have a knee joint replacement incomplete? Even though you're still asleep, they'll put you in a machine and they put your knee, start moving it front and back. They don't go around like that. So this is an unnatural movement. There's ways you can do to warm up your knee. Okay, so I think that's just more. I think this is all I can say. We'll get started. But before we start the Tai Chi Qigong, we want to warm up. And so I'll start with some joint exercise. It's called joint flexibility exercise. Okay, your hand out, I'll start with the wrist. Okay, just put your hand out and just rotate your wrist. This isn't about flexibility, how far I can, it's just so you can move your joint. When you move your joint, when you get up, your joint is very stiff. And so by moving the joint, you're spreading your synovial fluid. I don't know if you hear the saying, motion is lotion. And so this is what we're doing. When we move, we apply that lotion so a joint can be moved easily. Okay, and then we reverse the direction. We'll do this maybe 10 times, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, then next one we'll do the elbow flexibility. So just relax and just allow your hand and focus on rotating your elbow joint. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, like this Tai Chi and Qigong, all this flexibility is just a preconditioning for Tai Chi. Or if you already taken Tai Chi, it would be like exercise, like a boxer when they train to fight, to do push-ups and sit-ups. So consider these are auxiliary exercise or auxiliary training for your Tai Chi. Okay, the next one, I call it just the arm. It's really in your shoulder joint here. And so just put your arm and just easy. Go up high as you can. Now, if you can't put your arm straight back, just move it out here. Okay, you don't have to go high. You know, just listen to your body and do what's comfortable. Okay, let's say that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's reverse. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Now we'll do the shoulder roll. Yeah, this is your shoulder here, so I just want you to kind of go down and just kind of go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. The next one would be your hip rotation. And so I place your hip is more like a socket. You know, the joint is where your leg bone's connected to your hip socket. And so when you're talking about hip flexibility, we're talking about rotating our leg joint on the hip socket. Okay. I'll put my hand here where you don't have to, but I do it because I can tell how much my hip is rotating by the movement of my leg bones. Every time you turn around, that your leg joint will kind of pops up. Okay, you can just do this way or this way, but this is my preference. And so, okay, we're going to go in one direction, any direction you choose. So just kind of go like this, so you can feel that joint where your hip socket and your leg connects into it. 2. Yeah. Don't be afraid of, to really move it so you get maximum, maximum flexion. Okay, let's say that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, great. Next one, well, we'll do the knee rotation, but I don't want you to do the knee rotation the way that's traditionally. Okay, one of the ways to warm up your knee and flex your knee is, you start with putting all your weight on your back leg, okay, and then the front leg should not have much weight on it at all, and then just kind of rub your knee on each side. Just massage it to warm it up and increase your blood circulation when it warms up. Okay. Okay. Remember this. We want to lubricate our joint. Okay, now take your hand, palm your hand, and make sure all your weight's in your back leg. I'm cheating. I have a chair here, so it's usually nicer if you sit on a chair. This way you have no weight at all. And so you would put your, I'll do it with you, so put your palm on your kneecap. Your kneecap should be relaxed with no weight on it. And then just rotate on one side, let's say clockwise. Okay, and then reverse counterclockwise. Okay, and this will be your knee rotation in a healthy and a safe way rather than this way. Okay, same thing on this other leg. Okay, just rub your knee on each side, warm it up. Increase the blood circulation. Then afterward, put your palm on your knee and just rotate so you can feel your kneecap moving. So move your kneecap in one direction. Let's say for me, right now is counterclockwise. Okay, and then counterclockwise. Okay. So it's nice to have a chair. I mean, standing up here for an hour or so, I think this class, it gets pretty tiring. So, you have a chair, rest a little bit, but you have a chair here, this is ideal. There's a reason I bought this chair. I brought this chair in class. I'll explain that later as we go along and doing the Tai Chi Qigong. Okay, I'll bring my chair up. Okay, the next joint rotation is your ankle. Okay, this is very important because this is all about balance. When you stand up, if you can't, the key to balance is your joint. If your ankle joint is weak or stiff, you won't be able to balance. Okay, and so you can do all the weight training to strengthen the main muscle, but it's not going to help you balance as much as just balancing in itself. And those little muscle you're talking about that people say develop, is at the joint. Okay, so there's several ways. I'll show you the easiest way is to just lift your feet up. Bring your heel off the ground and then just rotate. Okay, one direction. So let's say that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then reverse. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, as you get better or your balance improve, you might just try lifting your feet up a little bit and but it's close enough to the ground. If you do need to stand up, it's easy. Okay, what you want to do is to have it like this. Okay, that's what you're trying to achieve. But it's okay for now. Or you can go like this, but have something. If you have a wall or a chair, you can use this as support and just go like this. Then later on, you may get a little bit, you get off the ground, and so then you can stand up more. This is good for balance, and when you have balance, you will not fall. Okay, same thing on the other leg. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You notice the ankle joint is a lot different from your knee joint. You can see you can rotate it 360 degrees, whereas your knee, you could, but it's limited. There's restriction. Go too much, your knee's gonna be damaged. You pull a tendon and something like that, and that's not good. Okay, so we pretty much finished the joint, but there's still other joint. The next one is called leg lifts, and this will help you, again, your knee, but also give you strength. This is good for, you walking up the stairs or going over the bathtub. So anyway, we're training for real life living. These stuff may seem mundane, but it's important that you're able to, get off the bed, get into the bathtub, walk down the stairs, and be balanced. Okay, so leg lift, just lift up your leg up as high as you can, as comfortably. 3, 4, we'll do 10 repetitions. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 10 repetitions on each leg, so there's 20 count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, the next one I call the butt kick. And this is good to help stretch your leg muscle. Things called a quadriflex in the front. And so it's like you're walking like cross country. And you put your heel back like you're going to kick your butt, but you're not. I mean, because I'm not flexible enough, but you can pretend that you can reach it. But as you go back, it gives you a nice stretch. Okay, and this is kind of like a real life stretching because you'll be moving like this all the time rather than sitting on the floor and try to stretch. Okay, we call this dynamic stretching rather than static stretching. So, all right, so maybe in the front. So we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, great. Okay, the next one we're going to do is so like leaning forward. This leaning forward. Okay, watch me. I'm going to lean forward like this. I keep my back straight. So I'll look forward. By looking forward, I'll keep my back straight. Okay, by keeping your back straight, every time you lean forward, you're stretching your hamstring in the back. Okay, go as far as you can. I mean, that's comfortable. You shouldn't stretch more than the maximum for now, maybe 70%. Any more than that gets uncomfortable and it could be risky. So we're just gonna go up to maybe 70% of we're able to, a range of motion, and we'll start that off. And so keep your back straight, look forward. Okay, ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Yeah, don't bend your back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good, very good. Okay, the next one, it's a squat. It's like a weightlifter. This is from weightlifting, and let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this, like a weightlifter. You come in and you squat. Okay, you notice when I squat, look at my leg here. I try to maintain my lower leg perpendicular to the ground so it's straight. Okay, and I put my butt back by keeping my back straight. When I go down, in order to keep this straight, I have to put my butt back like that. I just want you to go down where it's comfortable. You know, weightlifting, they kind of go down like this, and when they come up, you go like this. Okay, there's a reason why they do this, is that by maintaining your leg in a perpendicular, you have a lot of support. This is structurally strong. When your legs started moving away from being straight, leaning forward, when you bend down, it's very tough on your leg, on your knees especially. So if you have a weak knee, you walk up the stair, try to maintain this leg straight and just kind of lift your body up, right, and trying to go like this. Same thing walking down. So if you can maintain this straight, what's this? If you can maintain this leg straight to the ground, you have more support, okay? Right now you're doing it already by standing up. You notice when you stand up, facing me, your leg is perpendicular, right? So you can stand like this for a long time, but when your knees start going forward, you try to stand like that. I mean, it won't be long before, you get tired and your muscle get tired. But here, no, See, I'm able to walk slow like this. This is part of a Tai Chi movement called brush knee. And a lot of people, he said, well, how can I move slowly like this? I must have strong leg. No, I don't. I just have proper alignment and proper shifting. Okay, I'm not young like these 20-year-olds, but okay. So yeah, by keeping your eye looking forward, you keep your back straight, and your back straight, it maintains your. This is good for if you're getting out of a chair. It's the same thing. You go in a chair, you kind of go like this. You want to make sure there's chairs there, and then you sit down. You get up, leg like this, and you kind of lift yourself up. And so this is exercise, very beneficial. Okay, so ready? Okay, you can spread out a little bit. Okay, so we'll do 10 of these. So 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. And this is all for the joint flexibility exercise. The next warm-up, this is it's called the 6 directional energy. This is also very good. I like it. It really focuses on your shoulder. When you do Tai Chi, especially some of the audience here, they've been practicing push hand. The key is you start from flexibility, from relaxing your mind, and then your shoulder. And that's the key. If you can get past your shoulder, then your push hand skill can improve. But if your shoulder is stiff and all the force, all the movement is stuck up here, you can't move your shoulder, it's going to limit your push hand skill. So this is important for push hand, is to relax your shoulder. Okay, so 6 directional is really going up, down, front, back, left, and right. So that makes up your 6 directional. And this is an exercise from Bakwa. Bakwa is another internal style like Tai Chi and Xing Yi. And so they do a lot of this, movement. Notice when I movement, it's a lot of the shoulder rotation, a lot of body also. But we're not going to get into that. That could be another class. But right now, we'll focus on just the Tai Chi Qigong. But, okay, so the first direction is up. So we'll do it 10 times. So have your hand just go, have it, turn like this. And so when you go up, you're able to turn, spiral out, and then come down. This is where the energy, when you spiral, or you're changing direction. So that's 3, 4. It's great rotation in your shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, another thing as we get old is not only do our knee kind of wears out, but our shoulder kind of wears out. And so by keeping this flexible, hopefully we can maintain what we have for as long as we can. Okay, so same thing on the, did the right side, now on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, make sure you go like this. You turn. 8, 9. See, go up like you're reaching for a jar of peanut butter in your cabinet cupboard. Okay, so that's good. After you get used to it, you can just go like this, and then you would, you would, you get more natural, so you can just do this in one motion. But for practice, for learning, we learn it step by step. Okay. Okay, we'll go to the front energy. So for this, just step up with your right foot. Okay, now you step up, make sure you have a shoulder width distance, approximately. You don't want to be too much in a line because, you don't have much lateral balance. But if you have it shoulder width, ideal, and this is what you do in Tai Chi too, you want to maintain a shoulder width, and so you have lateral stability as forward, front, and back. Too much on the line, a fly can land on you and you fall over easy. So shoulder width apart, maintain lateral balance, and so be safe and won't fall over and off balance. Okay, so have your hand out. So the forward energy is that you want to come back here, your hand goes out, and it turns. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. When you go for the backward energy, it's that your hand goes back, and you go reach your side, and then you turn your palm, and you count to the front. So we'll just do 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll just kind of quicken up a little bit. Next time we'll probably do the full one, and I will talk less, and so we'll have more time doing the exercises. Okay, the last two is a side energy, and so kind of spread your leg out. They call this also holding the teacup or holding the dragon's pearl. What this movement? Okay, watch me first. You kind of go like this, down, and try to keep your palm level, and there's more body English on this. And so go here and just turn, and come back again. Okay, all right. Wall there. So we'll do 5 only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, do the same on the back side. The left hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, went beyond. Okay, one more and that's it then. Good. You guys went beyond what's expected. So, all right, that's good. I forgot the up and down direction, so I skipped that. And so the last energy is up and down. So the energy is you want to go up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Okay, one more. Up and down. Okay, good. I'm getting a little warm up myself, and so this has been a good warm-up exercise. I hope you guys all agree. Okay, now we're ready to get into the meat of the course, the Tai Chi Qigong. Now that your body are somewhat relaxed, your joint is flexible, your blood, you're warming up because there's a lot of blood circulation, your chi is flowing, and so now we're ready. Okay, Tai Chi Qigong. In 18 postures, 18 movement, I call it different 18 posture, but each posture has a series of little movement. This form is that I'm teaching you in an orderly fashion from 1 through 18, but you can do it any order you want. So there's no stop and start. You can start this anytime, even for a new student. You're not behind because it doesn't matter. There's no order on this, but the order is for teaching purpose. And this Tai Chi Qigong, it's all standing in one place, so it's going to tire your leg out. So if you need to rest or slow down, just take a break if you need it. It's long. And This also, what's good about it, it's good for people who have mobility challenge, which means that you may not be able to walk very well, and it's perfectly suited for sitting down. This is the reason I bought this this we call the sawhorse, is to show you that you can do the movement by sitting down. I have this so there's no interference, armrests, and I sit down on the edge, and you can, instead of resting on your feet or sinking to your feet, you sink down to your butt back here. And so your butt will act as the bottom of your feet. When you achieve bottom heavy, that's called sinking. But I'll talk more about it on the next session. So I will go over a few movements, and then I'll do some on the chair, and then you can choose which method works for you. Okay, the first posture is called awakening the Qi. Okay, so and again, before we start, the point I want to emphasize for today is to sync or coordinate your breathing with your movement. Okay, typically in this form, you inhale as your arm goes up, and you exhale as your arm goes down. You could think of it like a balloon. You're inhaling the balloon, and the balloon floats up, you get light. And then when you exhale, you let the air out of the balloon, it gets heavy, and it sinks back to the ground. So you think yourself, your body as a balloon, you're filling it up, and then you're letting it go, and as a result, you float and you sink, you float and sink. When you do all that floating and sinking, that's Qi movement, okay? And I want you to breathe, unfortunately, just breathe what's comfortable for you at this point. But unfortunately, I'm your instructor today, and so you're going to have to follow me. So the breathing speed may not be suited to you. I just want to warn you on that. And so as you get better, your breathing gets stronger, your diaphragm gets stronger, and then you can breathe slow. The idea is to work up your breathing when it's slow. When it's slow, your mind is relaxed. When your mind is relaxed, your body is relaxed. Okay, and then when you put all that together, your Qi flows. And the end result, you're healthy. You'll be healthy. Okay. So the first movement is called awakening the Qi. So hit your feet shoulder width apart. Okay, so your arm just comes straight up. Okay. Just follow me on this one, and then down. Okay. Easy. If you go too fast, there's a lot of stress on your muscle, a lot of strain in your muscle. You become tight, because when you contract your muscle, that's when you use the strength. We want to move with minimal effort. Okay, so we'll do it again. So just so everybody got it. 1 and 2. Okay, so if you have your mind relaxed, so again, 1, 2. Okay, now let's put the breathing into it, because this is the key. So you breathe in when we go up. So, and this is part of the 3 adjustment I talked about. Relaxing your mind, relaxing your body, and then tying all that together, the mind-body connection with breathing. Okay, so inhale as we go up. Exhale down. Okay, one more. So, and out. Okay, we'll go to the second one, which is called expand your chest. So again, this is slow enough, so there's no danger in doing something that you didn't expect to do. So just go slow and follow me. So expand your chest. So bring your hands up where it's level. Turn your palm vertical, and then expand. Okay, and then bring your hand back towards the front at shoulder width. Okay, and then down, and then return. Yeah, the reason I say the shoulder width is that, the shoulder width could be different for everybody because you're built differently. If you're a big guy, your shoulder width could be out further. If you're a skinny person, your shoulder width could be closer. So whatever's feel comfortable for you. And what I mean by comfortable is that go ahead and put your hands up like this. Now try to bring your arms close to each other. Okay, you see a point as the closer you get tensions on your shoulder, right? Okay, that's too close, so you want to bring it out where you don't have that. Then you go beyond, it doesn't add any more. And so, as a rule of thumb, you can start off at shoulder width. Shoulder width is just here. You can adjust it a little further, a little in, but you have to decide because you know your body. I don't. I can't feel for you. So, all right, that's the reason. If you. Okay, so let's just start this form again. Expanding your chest. So, go up. Now we're going to do it in one movement. Okay, and then down, shoulder width, and then down. Okay, one more. So up. Okay, and down. All right, great, good job. So now we get to the breathing. So let's breathe in as we go up. Okay, this may be tricky, so continue to breathe in. Breathe in, now exhale as you go forward and down. Okay, that's the first time, so you may not been able to coordinate the breathing, your movement. But now we know the movement, we've done the breathing, let's do it again. Okay, so breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, you'll find that your breathing is not really uniform. You have to speed up or slow down towards the end. Okay, one more. So in and out. Okay, third movement. This one's called move a rainbow. Okay, how the movement is that, okay, this is my left hand, so move a rainbow to the left. Okay. Notice my center is still coming down to my back leg here. Okay, I'm not putting any weight back here, but the center, your hand is just slightly over your head and your shoulder is drooping. I don't want your shoulder to go up because when you go up, you're putting tension. So droop your shoulder down. Okay, again, your weight is in your back leg, not in your front leg. So not like this, but like this, where I can pick up my front leg if I need to. Okay, so if you can really, let me sidetrack on this again. We talk about balance, and people say, well, what is balance? And Tai Chi people would say you got to tuck your tailbone in, you got to match your ear with your shoulder, and then you got to point your chin between your breastbone. That's good, but that's complicated. Balance is simply that it's like a pole. You put the pole on the ground. If it's balanced, you can let go of your hand, and the pole will stand there because it's balanced. Now, if it's unbalanced, you start leaning or fall. So, this is my observation is that your body is like a pole. Don't worry about all this other detail. You just bounce around. You can go up and down, bounce around, or a little bounce. And if you can bounce around with no stress in your body, then you're in balance. You notice my body is forward. I go like this. A lot of strain on my back, and it doesn't feel right. I'm being moved backward. Or I go like this, or like this. It just feels uncomfortable. And so if you can go like this, or like this, and it's not comfortable, then you're balanced. Okay, simple. So that's how I look at it. If you're balanced, check. If you want to check for balance, just go like this. You go like this. You're a little off balance. Your body will tell you because it gets uncomfortable. Okay, so that's how I'm kind of looking at this. Your body's balanced, so you can go like this. Be okay. See, if you go like this, see, it doesn't feel. So just go like this. So you think about it as a pole. So you're leaning forward like this. You already achieves an unbalance because now you got weight here, and so you got two areas that you need to balance. And do that, you need to have the center between your leg. But for this exercise, the balance is on the back leg. Okay, so let's move a rainbow to the left. Okay, now you transition up over your head, and then you move a rainbow to your right. Okay, comes towards the front. Then we'll repeat again. So here, back, and down. Okay, I know people looking at the video is kind of hard because when you see me, I'm in reverse. So let me turn my back for the benefit of the viewers. So move a rainbow to my left, it's like this. And you really move it to the side. I'm not moving to 180 degree. I'm moving to the side because it's comfortable for me. If I start turning too much 180 degree, some of my muscle, my back, it gets tense. So you want to come down where it's relaxed and then come here. It's like a 45 degrees here. Okay, it's not 90 degrees here. So you can adjust it. That's again, your body has to, listen to your body, and your body will tell you how it feels. Okay, so this is the movement. The idea is to try to keep your shoulder relaxed. This isn't easy. So, all right, I think we got that movement down. Now with the breathing. Okay, let's go through the breathing. So your hand is down. Let's start with neutral. So you breathe in when a hand goes up, and so you breathe in up here, and then exhale. It should come down. Okay, inhale, exhale. Okay, again, in, out. Okay, let's do one more. So in and out. Okay, all right. I'm gonna speed us up a little bit. Today is the first session, and just kind of, I want you to, experience the flavor of this so far. Next one, we'll focus more on the detail and maybe do a little longer. Okay, so that's the third one. The fourth one is called roll your arms. And this movement is, in Tai Chi, this would be the repulse monkey. Okay? But since this Tai Chi Qigong, we're not going to move, we're just going to stay in one place. But this is what the roll your arm is. And so I'll turn here first. And so you roll your arm maybe about 45, 60, or 70 degree. Bring your hand about ear level. The reason ear level is that if your hand is more than above your ear level, you tend to stiffen your shoulder. But by keeping your shoulder down, to check is that your hand should be about ear level. And then rotate your body and turn. Okay. Then we do the same on the other side. So stretch, bring your hands up about ear level, turn your body at the same time as you push. Okay. Again, so you bring your arms up, you push with your shoulder. Okay. Again. Okay, good. Now with the chair, just quickly, with the chair, for a chair Tai Chi, you can do the same thing. You just sit down on the chair, bring your hands up, and just turn. So all this movement, you can do in a wheelchair or sit on your bed. You don't need to get up. Okay, so just example. Okay, the breathing. Again, so we have our hands up. Okay, we exhale as we push. So exhale. Okay, inhale. Exhale. In. Out. Okay, in. And out. Okay, you don't need to breathe as loud as I'm just doing it for teaching purpose. You know, we do it real calm. Because we exhale too violently, you know, that adds tension. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. The next one's called row a boat on a calm lake. At least that's what the translation is. It sounds kind of, but anyway, maybe help us, you know, a way to memorize things by putting a line or a sentence or something behind it. But if it helps you. But, okay, shoulder width apart, and you just kind of have your hand and just kind of lower your hand, keep your back straight as comfortably as you can. You know, stop. You don't have to go very low. And then just, you tilt your body forward and your hand will go back like this. Turn your palms out. Okay. Stand up, raise your back. At the same time, raise your hand over your head and then down. Okay, that's the complete movement. Let's do it again. So go down, tilt forward, you know, stand up, and down. Okay, let's put in the breathing. So let's exhale as we go down. So exhale, exhale, inhale only when you go up. So we inhale as we go up, and then exhale going down. Okay, we'll try it again. So exhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay, we'll go to the next one, which is lift the sun with your hand. Okay, so I'll turn my back so I don't need any confusion. So what you're trying to imagine is that the movement is like this. Notice my heel is off the ground and the weight is in my front leg. My hand is stretched and the palm of my hand is up like this in front of my eye. This, you can imagine that the sun is on the palm of your hand, which is why it's called lift the sun with your hand. Okay? Then you turn back down. Then again, lift the sun with the other hand. Okay? Okay, so again, we'll go through the lift the sun with the right hand, come down. Now, watch your knee. So I like to kind of take a little steps, and so I don't twist my knee. Or if I come down, I pivot my heel, and so I don't torque my knee. Okay, I think the best way is just to take a little step here and take a little step there. So my caution is to pay attention to your knee. Okay, and we'll talk about why does your knee torque at another video. That's also important. Okay, so with the breathing, so you want to inhale as your hand goes up, your hand crosses your body. Okay, and then down. Okay, that hand, your left hand crosses your body and you're leading with your right leg. Okay, that's inhale, exhale coming down. Okay, inhale going up and exhale coming down. Okay, any question? I mean, is this okay with everyone? Is it too difficult? Again, using this arm, I can go up like this, come down. Yeah, if you work in the office and you're sitting down or you don't have space, you can't use an excuse that I don't have room to practice. I mean, you practically standing in one place or you can sit in one place. Okay, I think our time is running out. I think all I have is just today there's, I think I only cover maybe 7 of the 18 movement. So there's plenty of more, and there's also more theories and principles. I hope that by giving you that, you get better enjoyment, and then you know the reason why you're doing it. You may not be able to do it, but as long as you know how it's done, what's to be done, then you can do it yourself and know that if you're progressing or not, rather than just telling you to do what I do and not explain. Because is a disservice to my students, I feel. Because how do you know if you're improving if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing or you don't know what's right? Okay, so any questions for me at this time? Or, you'd like to see something else, or you have a question or anything, or how's this level? Is that something comfortable for you? You don't have to answer me. Just something to think about. And especially, if you have an online class, it's impossible to gauge the audience because I don't even see them. Hello, out there. Welcome. So this Tai Chi is really meant for offline, where you can teach personally. You just see a two-dimensional view of me. I don't have a chance to show you the three-dimensional and correct you. But okay, with that in mind, I would say thank you for joining me for today, and we'll see you next time then.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Very nice explanation.